Oh god, fuck that! I hate setting up rings at a fucking independent promotions.
Yeah.
Like, fuck what they do, man. They bust. Imagine if they have to put the chairs out as well at these events.
Oh god, could you imagine? Yo, what's going on, Mr. Flynn? How's it going?
Oh, I am jazzed, my friend. I am jazzed, and I am freaking knackered.
Yeah, did you stay up to watch this?
I did. I stayed up all night.
Jeez, what time did it finish?
I think it was about 3:30-ish.
That's pretty late. You're usually up to that time anyway, though, right?
I'm usually up to stupid o'clock. Like, I always aim to go to bed about like 11, 12. And then 3 o'clock rolls along. I'm like, oh, well, I better go to sleep.
I always think I go to bed late, and then I look on PlayStation, and you're still playing something. And I'm like, oh, God.
No, do you know what? I figured that out the other day, because you always say I'm on there playing Red Dead or something like till late at night, but I'm not. It's because when I come off the game and I go onto like Prime, it still says that I'm playing the game because it's like suspended in the background.
Oh, multi-talented.
So that's what it is. I'm usually watching something. Like at the minute, I'm watching Modern Family.
Yeah, is that good?
Or like last night, I was watching NXT Takeover, Stand and Deliver Night 1.
Oh yeah, we probably should talk about that a little bit.
We should probably talk about it. That's the reason we're all doing this.
Reason we've turned up today. Extra podcasting.
I know. We have got a long week. It is WrestleMania week, people. WrestleMania week, and it is a long, long week. We had the Hall of Fame on, was it Tuesday night?
I have no idea.
So yeah, I watched night one, well, not part one of the, not night one, but part one of the Hall of Fame, because they did last year's and this year's.
Oh, two's up on Hall of Fames.
So they did twos up on Hall of Fame ceremonies this year. So that was lengthy to say the least. It was weird though. Hall of Fame, weird one, because they was literally just delivering their speeches to a teleprompter.
That is kind of weird. What, no applause or anything?
They had canned laughter for their jokes.
No. Oh, that's terrible.
They just general crowd piped in noise.
They couldn't have just had Vince in the background like, ha 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 ha, that's a good one.
Exactly. I feel like his laugh would have like made up for everybody's. But I felt so sorry for everybody that was getting inducted, because they didn't have anybody to share the moment with, because they were just out there on their own delivering a speech to no one.
That's so sad.
Like, they did it in the Thunderdome. I was expecting them to do it in the ring as well, like they did a couple of years ago.
Oh, okay. I haven't watched it in a long time.
Like, they did it in the ring. Like, they took all the rope. I think they kind of took the ropes off the front and made like the ring into like the little podium, and then had all the crowd sat behind it.
Well, that's good.
And it was nice because they had everybody there, and I don't know why they didn't do that this year. I feel really bad because it just didn't feel right, especially when Kane, like one of my favorite wrestlers of all time, like him and Taker were like my all-time favorite ones from
Brothers of Destruction
to now. They are my all-time favorites. And to watch Kane get inducted into the Hall of Fame, like they don't even have like certain people to induct them at the moment.
Oh no!
So they've just got the host saying, "So next up, we've got this person coming in." They play the video package, then that person comes out, does their speech, it's done. It was kind of good because the speeches were a lot shorter, so it didn't go on for like 3 hours.
Well, that's good because it does usually go on for a long time.
Sometimes it does. Like, some people are on there, like the Warrior Award person. I don't really want to know too much about you. I was like, well done for getting the award. You obviously deserve it.
Who got it this year?
Titus O'Neil got it on the first part because of all his charity work that he does. So makes sense for him to have it.
Well done.
And then I think the second person was the person that I think that Ultimate Warrior, when he suggested this award on his speech, this is the type of award that he was on about. It's like that he wanted it to go to like the crew, all the people in the background of the wrestling like business.
Yeah.
That have given all their time.
That's what I thought. When you said Titus O'Neil, I was like, oh, really?
So Titus O'Neil, although like he does a lot of charity work business, and it makes a lot of sense for him to have that type of award.
He's on camera though.
That's what Ultimate Warrior was getting at when he mentioned this award.
No, people already know who Titus O'Neil is.
Like, we know who Titus O'Neil is. We know that he does a fuck ton of charity work.
Nice guy.
And I knew he'd done a lot, but I didn't realize the extent of what he did.
Yeah, he's actually building the houses.
Package, and I'm like, damn, this guy is balls for this. But then they give it to this, I can't remember his bloody name now, but they give it to some bloke that's been in the business for absolute years. He was like I think he is like a priest or something like that. He's like registered as like a reverend or something.
Fucking
and he's
Gabriel.
the one that actually did Macho Man and Miss Elizabeth's wedding.
No, that's funny.
He's the one that officiated that. So this is like a WWE official. So he's been there for years and he's done a lot of stuff in the background and helped people out. So it makes sense for him to get it. And I think like the ring crew and all that, though, they should be the ones that are getting that award because that's what it initially was mentioned for.
Yeah, man. I can't imagine what it takes to set up that fucking entranceway.
Oh god, fuck that! I hate setting up rings at a fucking independent promotions.
Yeah,
like, fuck what they do, man. They bust that. Imagine if they have to put the chairs out as well at these events.
Oh god, could you imagine? Only another 70,000 to go.
You wouldn't mind grabbing a few chairs out the fucking store. Yeah? But NXT Stand and Deliver Night 1 roundup. Let's get to it.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it, brother. We had a pre-show match that you wasn't aware of. I stumbled across it by accident because I didn't know that was actually happening. I was watching the kickoff, as I normally do. And yeah, they rocked up with a pre-show match on NXT, which is first time for everything. So we had Zoe Stark versus Toni Storm. I kind of tuned in and out of this match because I was doing something at the time. I just put the kickoff in like in the background whilst I was doing some other bits. But the bits I saw in that, it was a decent little match. It wasn't too bad.
Oh yeah, because CBS only gave it a C+.
They only give it a C+. we unplanned. We both bought exactly the same website. And CBS has decided to grade these like it was a school report. God,
I literally fucking hate anybody who does this shit. Anybody who grades, like when we grade things, it has a humor element to it. These people are doing it like they're a fucking lecturer at university. Like, oh well, I think they could have done this better.
So C+ for you, Zoe Stark and Toni Storm,
and using plus and minus system as well. Like it's not quite a B; it's a B minus. Fuck off.
They have gone into depth with this.
These guys must be highly educated. They must know a lot fucking more than I do.
Know the business inside and out, man.
Pieces of shit. Fuck you, CBS.
But like, yeah, I felt like Toni Storm should have won it. I like Toni Storm. I think she's fucking good. Zoe Stark, I don't know too much about, but I feel like they're not really like utilizing Toni Storm on the NXT brand.
Yeah, because I hear about her all the time, but I haven't really seen her do much.
No, like she seems to be losing a lot, and I don't think that's fair on her because I think she is a fucking amazing wrestler.
Well, she needs to try harder then. Get the win.
She's a try harder. Fucking hell.
Pull her fucking finger out. Always losing all the time. Get in the gym.
But yeah, so Toni Storm loses to Zoe Stark in the kickoff match. So yeah, guys, we're just going to be rolling through this, kind of giving our I guess our opinions on these matches.
Yeah, I didn't even see it, so
thought what we enjoyed. Giving you the results as well. So if you haven't watched Night 1, go and watch it before you go any further, because spoiler alert.
Oh, spoiler alert!
So up next, the match opener. So the official match opener. I loved the entranceway, by the way, for this.
Oh yeah, the whole set looked fantastic.
It looked fucking sick. It looked proper old school, and I love that with the NXT sets because they have done a lot of these kind of bringing back the old events and everything for these NXT pay-per-views.
Absolutely, I find NXT so much easier on the eyes than watching WWE events.
Yeah,
I know what that is, but it's just a setup. It's just so much easier to look at it. So like, oh, this is cool. This is cool wrestling.
Yeah, it's simple. It's to the point, and it's not too flashy or over the top.
Exactly.
And it doesn't. Your eyes don't seem to kind of deviate from what's going on in the ring.
Yeah. You're not distracted by all the fucking lights and colors everywhere.
Yeah. Although I will say, I don't know why they fucking piped canned crowd audio into the fucking arena
with an audience.
An audience this time, because I was really happy when I saw like on the kickoff. I saw, oh fuck, they've actually got like a semi-full crowd, like for this arena in here. Like this is going to be good. Like we're going to have it. But when you've got the canned audio booing Walter, and then there's like a clear horde of people in that room shouting like and cheering for Walter, like it doesn't sync up. Just ditch the fucking audio. If they do this on WrestleMania, I'm gonna kick off.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, they've got an actual crowd for WrestleMania, right? 25,000 people.
Capacity or something like that.
Yeah, so it's going to be a lot of people. They don't need to can. If they can audience in for that, fuck's sake, I give up.
We need to can in 50,000 more people.
It's not quite loud enough.
But Pete Dunne and Kushida, what a fucking amazing opener for Takeover. Like this whole card from top to bottom, I fucking loved it.
Oh, okay. Is I didn't realize that was the route. Yeah, this was a good fucking card. Enjoyed this.
I genuinely did enjoy it.
Yeah, I genuinely enjoyed it all the way through.
Say what you
fucking
enjoy it. Say.
Oh,
I enjoyed it. If you didn't, you can say.
Yeah, I didn't enjoy it. Didn't fucking enjoy it. Jesus Christ.
Enjoy it all.
Okay, so Kushida does weigh it in because he dresses like Marty McFly. I thought he did that just as a one-off for that one event. Turns out he dresses like Marty McFly all the fucking time.
Yeah, that was his whole thing.
He doesn't act like Marty fucking McFly. You should never have a gimmick that is more charismatic than you actually are. Because it fucking shows. If you come out and you're a fucking singer and you don't know how to sing, people are gonna fucking recognize that. Don't come out as Marty McFly and carry a skateboard and dress like him if you can't do the fucking character.
Well, I wasn't really looking so much at his character. I was looking at the match.
It's just when you've got a gimmick like that, he's wearing jeans and a fucking puffer jacket. I can't not look at the character. He's throwing out, look at my character, and then he's having a good wrestling match. Just wear some fucking trunks.
Every time I see him, I do expect him to kind of mix up his gear a little bit.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be completely different.
You can still keep like the red jacket, the denim and shit like that. Because when he first came in, he did have like some like wrestling gear. Like he did have like some shorts and like kick pads and shit, like all like fancy looking stuff. But then that got dropped at some point, and he just started just doing the jeans and the.
He saw a repeat of Back to the Future, and he went, "I've got an idea."
He rewatched it and was like, "Oh, I forgot we're doing that gimmick, ain't I?"
No harm done.
No harm done. I'll just go back to using the jeans.
And specifically about the match, it fucking bugs me when people work a story of a match like Pete Dunne works the hands, right, and the fingers and manipulating the fingers and all that. His finishing move should be like a fucking wrist lock or something.
Do you know what? He was doing that. He was doing that in NXT UK for a while. Like he finished off a good few people because he kind of told the story where it was getting harder and harder for him to keep retaining the title, so he had to keep changing up his style, and it was getting to that point where it's getting closer and closer and closer to him losing the belt. So you knew it was kind of coming, and he was grasping at anything to hold on to the belt until he met Walter and he lost.
Right. And that's the end of it.
Joe Coffey and stuff, like he was doing the whole finger manipulation. Then it turned into a point where he'd hit him with a big finish, and then he'd get him in a submission with the hand, and then just start wrenching the hand to pieces.
Well, that doesn't fucking work either. Either work the hand and then finish him with the hand, or work that you're trying to knock him out and finish him with a big finish. Don't work the hand and then knock him out with a big finishing move. Pick a fucking story and then do the finish to that fucking story.
Yeah, like he was doing that for a good long while. So it's something that he has been doing. So in his defense,
no, fair enough. I don't watch it all the time. I'm sure he's actually very good.
Definitely, he finished off a few people with that same move for a good long while. So whether it's just something he's just trying to change up or he's just experimenting with some other things, I don't know.
It just bugged me. It was just something that bugged me because I was enjoying the match, and then the finish just didn't really fit with what they'd been doing.
The finish did seem to kind of come a little bit odd for me. I did think it was a bit odd. It seemed to come quite abruptly, and I felt like that in a couple of these matches. I think there was kind of these abrupt finishes.
Yeah, let's move on to the next one. There's definitely some of this going on. What's the next match?
Yeah. Also, I'd just like to touch on the fact that they've changed Pete Dunne's music, and I'm not happy.
I didn't know this. What was it?
Yeah, his old music was absolutely fucking sick. It was great. It just sounded so cool. And they've changed it. I couldn't quite make out because I was there. And I was like, I'm pretty sure they've changed it. And I don't know if it's because I was listening through my sound bar that the music was maybe muffled. So I turned off like the surround sound and shit. And I still couldn't quite make it out, but it definitely sounded different. But then other people on Twitter started commenting.
No, not Twitter.
I was doing live tweets all the way through.
Oh, he's got new music, D-.
And that's, but yeah, I don't like the new music. The old music was so much better, but that's just my personal tastes.
That's disgusting.
But next match was the Gauntlet Eliminator.
And I bet you enjoyed this one as well, didn't you?
Fun, but I don't know. It's oh yeah, I don't know with this one. I was a bit kind of and ahhing with it.
Oh yeah,
like it had some all right moments and stuff, but it didn't. Yeah, when you've got people like Dexter Lumis in there, he's like a fucking specimen.
Right, who should just be murdering everyone.
Yeah, like I pegged him to be the winner.
He didn't win. Who did win?
Bronson Reed won, so I'm
Bronson
happy with
Reed.
that.
Love a bit of Bronson Reed, not gonna lie.
I like Bronson Reed.
Stole my name, but I let him off.
With the whole story they've had, like with Dexter Lumis and Johnny Gargano, like with him kind of like the last takeover, he kidnapped Austin Theory.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I actually watched that.
Yes. Like when he chloroformed him and that, I thought that was the next step for him, was to go and challenge Gargano for the belt. But that doesn't seem to be the case.
Apparently not. No, I'm done.
But Bronson Reed, because Bronson Reed was in a whole thing with LA Knight as well. So I was expecting maybe it was going to go in these different directions and stuff. But LA Knight come in, he was in there for a very short while.
Yeah, I don't even remember that.
Like, yeah, he come in, he did a promo beforehand, like before the match, which was a really, really fucking great promo. And then he did a promo on his way to the ring and said one of the best. He's like Cameron Grimes wants to go to the moon or something like that, but I'm gonna punt him into deep space or something like that. Really enjoyed that line.
Sounds good.
He was like just shooting shit on everybody as he's walking to the ring. He was actually pretty good. He's got a bit of like a Negan-esque kind of charisma to him when he's coming out there.
Well, he's definitely a brown bread fan, what with fucking being called Grimes and all that.
Or Cameron Grimes. No, I'm on about LA Knight.
Oh, you're on about LA Knight. I thought you were on about Cameron Grimes still. I don't have a clue what's going on in this match, man. There's too many fucking people I haven't heard of.
He cut a promo on everybody and mentioned Cameron Grimes, but it was LA Knight shooting the promo.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, no, the match was, I don't know. Yeah.
I tell you what I remember from that match is Bronson Reed getting fucking power slammed off the top rope onto the apron.
Yeah.
I was like, fuck me, did you not watch your Michaels break his back?
I know, when he done that, I was like, oh.
You weigh over 300 pounds doing that shit. I was like, he's not getting up from that. I thought he was dead. I thought he was actually dead.
I thought Dexter Lumis ripped his ass as well when he did that fucking cactus line over the top and got his leg caught.
Got his leg caught. Yeah, I thought he just fucking tore his hamstring.
But he was okay.
These guys are just too excited.
His strikes were fucking great. Did you see his strikes?
Yeah.
Like, they were fucking solid looking. I was enjoying them.
They're good. There's a lot of people that don't know how to strike, though, and I think when you see a good one, it kind of stands out a bit.
Yeah, and I was like, because Taker's like one of the best, like, as they've always said, like, he is one of the best strikers in the business.
Yeah, kind of.
Dexter Lumis and that, I thought he was, which I maybe don't agree. Like, sometimes I do, then other times I'm like, they're just general punches.
Who are we talking about? Taker?
Huh?
Who, Taker or Dexter?
Taker.
Yeah, Taker does. That's just his gimmick because he wears fucking MMA gloves. He wears MMA gloves. He's the best striker in the fucking WWE. His strikes aren't good. He just makes a big fucking loud sound when he does them.
But Dexter Lumis and that, his just looked like fucking legit when he was fucking clocking these guys down. But yeah, so Bronson Reed, did you notice as well? I can't remember what he took, but he did like an old WWF arcade game cell.
I didn't.
Like,
I must have missed that.
Stood there, he's going, ooh.
Just groggy. He's groggy.
Big for that. I was like, is he still doing it? He is.
That's hilarious. Big splash for the finish. Enjoyed the big splash.
But yeah, so Bronson Reed won, so I'm happy with the person that won. So I'm looking forward to that match with Gargano tonight. So that'll be an interesting one. But yeah, that match was there's some interesting moments, some kind of like, oh shit moments, but overall it
had the best finish of the night.
Yes.
Bronson Reed splashing anyone is possibly the best finish out there.
Nice big splash as well, isn't it?
Huge splash. 300 odd pound splash.
the thing is, I knew that Reed was going to win as soon as it. Well, I knew that a face had to win because they're not going to put Johnny Gargano, who's like trying to be like the bigger heel on NXT, up against another heel.
Yeah, they're not going to have villain on villain.
No, like I knew that wasn't going to be the case, so it only made sense. As soon as it got down to Grimes, was it Swerve and Reed? That Reed was going to win. Like he was going to have to overcome these two and win.
Oh, that's never happened in wrestling before.
It's never happened before in that, but you know, I saw an opening to kind of call it. But next up, the next match was NXT UK Championship. Walter
the German.
Champa
the American.
I believe he's American.
For the UK title.
Go
fuck yourselves, WWE. Fuck you.
This match
Shit on the UK some more. We don't deserve a fucking champion. Oh, you have a belt, but you don't get a fucking champion, you UK scum.
It was already kind of like a foregone conclusion that Walter was going to win. As I think today at 3:00 there is it the 8th? Yes, it is. They have got a pay-per-view on the network called NXT UK Prelude.
Okay.
And you've got Walter versus Rampage Brown.
Oh.
So I'm all for Rampage winning this. Rampage winning this bad boy. Although I know, because they keep going on, longest reigning modern champion, because they keep going on about this, although he only is that because of the pandemic. And even Walter said that in his little pre-match interview with Samoa Joe.
I don't know, man. Hasn't he been champion for like 700 odd days? This
know.
pandemic has been going on longer than, like, not as long as 700 days.
Exactly. So, like, he held it for a good long while. Like, he beat Dunne and that, but then obviously it come in and then added on a few days because of the pandemic.
Cheating.
But I can't imagine they're going to have Walter lose it anytime soon. So I don't think Rampage is going to actually take the belt. Although
obviously not. Yeah, with no build. just takes the belt.
It has been billed on NXT UK.
Oh, has there?
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure this match is probably pre-recorded.
Yeah, they should fucking give the UK belt to someone from the UK, no?
Walter is a part of the UK brand.
He's not from the UK.
So
he can't be the fucking part of the UK brand and be the UK champion because he's not representing the UK.
I feel like you're just being a fucking pathetic prick.
Oh, fuck you, man. Give me the fucking strap.
Don't be a dick, Odd Buzzsaw. Don't be a dick.
Oh, fuck you, you fucking German lover.
1944.
I wasn't going to go there, but if you
didn't say anything. I just said the year.
All right, so the finish to this match. Finish to this match.
I love the whole bit. Like, he wasn't able to get the chop in because Champa fucking worked it, and then he beat him with a fucking chop.
Yeah, isn't that weird? He can't do the chop. He can't do it, and even if he does do it, his hand's broken. So it's not going to be very good. What should we have the finish be?
One last one. Fuck it. If you've broken the hand, you've retained the belt.
For fuck's sake. Oh yeah, that finish. Fuck it. This is the opposite to the finish of the last match we were talking about, the Pete Dunne match. It's where he did the big move. He hit him with the big fucking dragon butterfly suplex, whatever the fuck it's called. Champa jumps up like he's fucking late for work, jumps back to his feet, and fucking takes a chop. Not even like a big sprinting setup chop, just a chop, and gets the fucking pin. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, never mind. No, I'm done. On to the next one. What the fuck was that?
These 2 fucking power bombs were fucking devastating as well.
Devastating.
Like, they were horrendously fucking big. How the fuck they didn't finish it at that point, I will never know. Yeah, I'm very, very surprised. This is one that I thought, because I kind of like looked away for a split second to grab my drink,
and it was the finish.
Back, the match was over. I was like, how the fuck did he beat it?
Yeah, what was the finish? So,
like,
do you think they just forgot and they did it the wrong way around? They're like, oh yeah, hit the chop and then hit the big fucking move.
He's like, we're gonna have to finish with the chop now, dude.
Oops, fucked that one up.
Yeah, this is one of those ones I thought was a bit of an abrupt ending, although it's a different finish, so I'm kind of like, I'm all for a different finish. Bit of a weird one, though.
Let me tell you something. I will never lie down to a chop.
I'll tell you what, first match. But I thought because obviously the whole story was about Ciampa's like the necklace that he was given by his like wife and kid when he went into like neck surgery or something.
Oh, wife and kid, oh, neck surgery.
Ripped it off of him, and it was a whole thing. When he gave that to Timothy Thatcher backstage, because Timothy Thatcher was a member of, was it the faction was called Ring Camp, wasn't it, on the Indies?
I have no idea.
Yeah, so it was so Marcel Bartel, Alexander Wolf, Timothy Thatcher, and Walter, I believe, and maybe some others. I'm not sure of the full history. So don't quote me on this. This isn't a news flash. They were members of Ring Camp on the Indies. So when they come over to WWE, they called it Imperium because obviously Ring Camp, you don't really want that kind of connotation in a global company. They changed to Imperium. Fabian Eichner is a new member to the group.
What man?
But I thought when he gave it to him, I thought Timothy Thatcher was then going to come out and fucking screw him.
Oh,
which I been a big thing because then obviously Timothy Thatcher's Imperium and all that stuff. I thought that'd have been a pretty cool finish.
Oh, okay. You would have been the only person who understood that.
For that, I was kind of like reading into things, so I thought that'd have been a cool finish. But did you see as well? I want to go just quickly roll back to this because it's one of these things. He chopped the announce table board in half.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Did you see the close up of it later on in the match?
Kind of glanced at it.
It was the most cartoon saw job I've ever seen.
Oh, no.
They literally did it like duh. It was so it was so cartoonish, the cut. It was like, when you get the old toys and it's the table where it breaks.
Yeah.
It's like those triangular cut lines. It's literally that, and I was like, what the fuck is that? Like, if you're gonna do, why didn't they just break it like in actual life and then put the plastic coating over the top for him to then break it?
Yeah, that would have made sense.
It may have not looked as good like overall, but at least it would have been looking real when you was close up on it.
Why didn't he just actually fucking break it with his hand like a real man?
I know. But the chop though, I know I've seen I think it was like an attack show in Cheltenham. It was Walter versus Flash Morgan Webster, and they Flash was like avoiding the chop all the way through the match. Then Walter catches him, and with one chop, he busted Flash's chest open.
Yeah, I've had that happen to me before. Zack Sabre Jr. did that to me, the prick.
Fucking rotten, mind.
Oh, it's horrible. It's the first chop I ever took. Just fucking blood. Oh. Horrible.
Yeah, Walter retains, and CBS rated an A.
Oh, they're wrong. Fuck off, CBS.
Next, we have the tag team titles. The vacant tag titles. The NXT tag titles on the line. MSK, Grizzled Young Vets, Legado del Fantasma, which I really enjoy saying.
Legado del Fantasma. Yeah, I like that. That's hot.
I was rooting for Grizzled Young Vets all the way through this. I was really hoping they would win.
Yeah, same. They were by far the fucking workers of this match.
Tag team in that whole match, 100%.
By far.
Yeah, they're all the best tag team wherever they go.
They're fucking brilliant. I love the Grizzled Young Vets.
Yeah, and the fucking Doomsday devices on the outside, fucking... And James Drake definitely tripped as he was coming off of that fucking entranceway as well, because I saw him trip and I was like, oh shit.
Oh, I missed that.
You could hear his foot clip on like a little lip or something.
Oh no.
But he got it.
Whoopsie. Sorry, it's only WrestleMania week. No one's watching.
I thought they had it, especially when they had him in the I can't remember what they fucking call the Shankly Gates, isn't it? It calls it St. Liverpudlian.
Yeah, I don't go to Liverpool.
So he had him in the submission, and I thought it was a bit odd that MSK were the ones like doing the stopping of the tapping, because isn't that usually like a bit of a Healy thing? Yeah,
pretty much. Yeah. So desperation.
I was just really hoping that Grizzled Young Vets won. Like MSK, they haven't been there enough for me to kind of give a shit about them.
Yeah, I can't get into them at all.
Any of their other stuff, in fairness, like I've seen clips of them here and there, when they were the Rascals, but yeah, I don't care about them enough to see them have the titles. I guess other people do. So
yeah, all right. Next match.
Fuck about me. Then it is the main event.
Oh, here we go.
versus Raquel Gonzalez, the women's championship on the line. We had a skull dive, and we had some big muscular gal.
Yeah, this was my favorite match of the night, by far.
Fucking great.
I fucking love Raquel Gonzalez. I love she's a fucking giant. She looks like she could kill literally anyone, and she does. And her fucking ring gear was absolutely incredible. I want a singlet made out of that same fucking material.
It's like an iridescent black.
I love it. I love it. It's so hot. I want to look like that.
It's like, it's like really shiny. It looked like it looked like a Matrix jacket on her way out, though.
Yes, we should get tag gear like that.
But I was expecting again. The problem is I'm so kind of like focused on the NXT, the WWE main card, and I always expect some kind of screwy thing to happen now. So that's just always on my mind.
Your head's been warped, man.
I know. I've been warped. I've been like, manipulated by them. I was expecting like Dakota Kai to come out or something and fuck Raquel over or something like that. But I'm glad they didn't, because Raquel stays the fucking heel. She beat the fuck out of Io Shirai, and Io Shirai these gals beat the shit out of each other for this match.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun.
Like, it was really, really, really good. They just fucking went balls to the wall. They're like, we're fucking main event in the biggest NXT show of the year. Let's fucking nail it. And they fucking did. It was fucking great.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. This. I don't know if the other guys were not trying as hard, but this match was just fucking blew it out the water for me. It was so far above everything else on the card, and rightly so, because it's the fucking main event. But I don't know, maybe I wasn't expecting as much, but this match was just so fucking good from start to finish.
I didn't know what to expect of it, because I've always seen Raquel as the bodyguard character on NXT whenever I've watched it, or whenever we've watched any of the takeover. She's like the insurance policy for Dakota Kai.
Yeah,
so it's weird that she was the one getting the title shot, and Dakota Kai was the almost the afterthought in this scenario.
But I'm fucking happy that's what happened.
Because fucking Raquel Gonzalez fucking takes the fucking belt, wins, and just fucking great.
She'll turn blue eye now.
I hope not.
Nah, she will. Dakota Kai will turn on her, and she'll become a giant blue eye.
It will be one of those situations. Dakota Kai will do the whole jealousy angle or something like that, won't she? And just
she'll be all like, "Oh yeah, oh no, powerbomb."
It's good Triple H.
Oh, those were the days.
Those were the days. Sounds like you yearn for those days.
I'm just saying.
But guys, that was night 1 of NXT Takeover Stand and Deliver.
Oh, by the way, Raquel Gonzalez won that one.
So Raquel Gonzalez takes the belt. So we have got Zoe Stark in the pre-show beating Toni Storm. We've got Pete Dunne beating Kushida. Bronson Reed is going on to tonight's match with Johnny Gargano for the North American Championship. Walter retains the championship. MSK take the tag belts, and Raquel Gonzalez is your new women's championship. She's the new championship.
She's the new championship.
I was on such a roll.
Oh, this podcast was going so well.
She is the women's champion.
Cut. Start again. Fucking film it again.
Start again. We will be back again tomorrow, Friday day. You've got twos up on videos tomorrow as well, guys. You've got session number 10, just the 3 of us.
Just the 3 of us.
So the BNTW sessions returns at 2 o'clock, and we will have this same video pretty much at the same time coming out to you. So night 2 roundup will be with you tomorrow. So tonight, just to give you a bit of an overview of what the fuck is on the card, NXT Takeover night 2. Let me quickly bring this up because I've got to remind myself.
Remind us. I'm going to call the winners.
You're going to call the winovers?
I'm going to call the winners.
The winovers?
What are winovers?
The winovers. Winova Riders.
Oh, I love her.
Who doesn't?
Lisa.
Oh, God, bloody hell.
Who's Lisa?
Some tart.
Takeover night predictions card. Here we go. Oh, CBS Sports again. They seem to have paid to get the top link at the top of this search on here. So we have got...
Have they got predicted grades?
Oh, what you say to me?
Have they got predicted grades?
They have not got predicted grades.
Because when I did my GCSE, they gave me predicted grades for how well they thought I was going to do.
predicted the winners. No, they have predicted the winners. So we have got the NXT Cruiserweight Championship. So we've got Santos Escobar versus Jordan Devlin. So Jordan Devlin was the Cruiserweight Champion before the pandemic.
Jordan Devlin's going to win. Next.
So, yeah, you've rated. That's what they've said. Well, that's a ladder match. So they're doing like a Razor Ramon, Shawn Michaels gimmick.
Good ladder.
We have got the NXT Women's Tag Team Championships on the line. Shotzi Blackheart and Ember Moon versus The Way, Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae.
I give it to Shotzi and Ember.
Going for them as well. Gargano versus Bronson Reed.
Bronson.
Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly in an unsanctioned match.
Adam Cole.
Yeah, I'm going to go Adam Cole as well. NXT Championship, Finn Balor versus Karrion Kross.
Finn Balor.
I'm going Karrion Kross.
Don't know who it is.
Killer Kross.
Definitely don't know who it is.
Okay. So that's that. So tomorrow we will be covering that card, letting you know what we thought because everybody obviously cares. But guys, yeah, don't forget to leave that little subscribe, give that little like, leave us a comment, letting us know what you thought of night one, and we will catch you tomorrow
on the flippity flop. See you later, boys. Peace.
See ya.